This episode of Paranormal Encounters is going to be unlike anything you have ever seen before from us. Tonight we are headed to the Cave of the Winds in Manitou Springs, Colorado.
We like to say our cave is the most haunted one in North America.
Paranormal experts say limestone stores energy, and many paranormal groups have come from far and wide to investigate the cave.
This location is very interesting because it's not just ghost stories that have come out of it. There's tales of things like fairies, wendigos, all different kinds of creatures.
We've had people tell us that whatever is associated with Texas Pit was never human, and it's very big and very old.
Is there somebody down there?
This episode is going to be set up differently in that the interview and the investigation are going to occur together at the same time. We are going to have a guide with us as well. Her name is Gale. She's going to be helping us out with filming, and she's going to be showing us around the cave and make sure we keep safe.
And they all saw a figure walking behind me.
This is probably one of the most unique Paranormal Encounters episodes we've ever done, exploring a cave and looking for ghosts.
So before we go under the ground, make sure if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the new episodes we have coming this year.
According to legend, there's been several sad souls who entered the caves and never made it back out.
Oh, it's going off.
REM pod's going off?
George, is that you? Oh.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Also, leave a like on this video, and if you see or hear anything we might have missed, let us know in the comments down below. So without further ado, let's go meet our guide Gale, grab a flashlight, and let's go to Cave of the Winds.
Cave of the Winds was actually discovered back in 1880, and there were a couple of boys who discovered it. Names were John and George Pickett. They came up here, they were following a noise. Sounded like if you were to blow across a very large bottle top. Well, they were curious. They followed that noise up, found themselves at the bottom of two big sinkholes. By that point, the wind had died down, and so had the noise. They noticed there was a little passageway, and they followed it a little bit. And by then, the wind had started up, and that noise started up again, and the wind blew out their candles, scared them half to death, and they crawled out. They ran home, and they told everybody that they'd met that they'd found a haunted cave. The only person that had any interest whatsoever was a man named George Snyder. He was a local man, he was a stonecutter by trade, and he was intrigued. He comes up, he follows that passageway back farther, makes his way into this large room of the cave. Likes what he sees, buys the land, and our first tour that he gave was February 15th, 1881. And we've been doing these tours ever since. This area is where I had my first ghostly encounter in the cave. This happened a couple years ago. Happened to be walking through this area. Winter time, I only had 2 people on the tour, very much a quiet day, and I smelled the scent of roses. Very distinctive, no mistaking it for anything else. Roses is how we know Nellie is around. Nellie is George Snyder's second wife and is known to be haunting the area.
Did Nellie die in the cave, or did she die somewhere else?
She didn't die in the cave. As far as we can tell, she died in the area. It's still a little nebulous as to what exactly happened to her, but she seems to have had taken a terrible fall and died, died at the bottom of a cliff. But she is more known for what she does to people. She'll mess with people on our lantern tour. She'll pull out their lanterns. She'll blow out their candles. And that's Nellie. She just seems to have a sense of humor about things. Shall we continue down here? This is one of my favorite places. It's not well seen because it's kind of dark, but you've got all the formations coming down the flowstone. Just looks like a frozen waterfall coming down.
Yeah, that's really pretty.
Let's head around this way. Watch your head coming around the corner. It gets a little low. This is Majestic Hall. And people have seen figures back in here too.
Oh, this would be a good place to set up motion sensors.
Wow, that's really, really creepy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, if I want to show you something really cool, come back this way. This is cool as in cave formation stuff. Look up.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That crack?
Yeah.
Those formations up there is called cave coral, white beaded anthodite.
Wow.
We've got a lot of it in our cave. For whatever reason, the conditions were just right for it to form. Of course, coral in the ocean is made by animals. This is strictly rock. Yeah, this is why it's called Majestic Hall. Just beautiful. This area does go back and back and back and back.
So you said people see apparitions and
People
stuff
have
like that?
seen figures back here, yeah. They've seen a man down here. Don't know if that was George or somebody else.
It's just so quiet in here that if we are able to get any EVPs, there's no sound like from anything. So as long as it's not us, then it's probably going to be something.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And remember too, you're in the middle of this ridge of rock. You're in solid rock. It's not like you're going to get any interference from electrical or anything else. No radio waves, nothing.
India, what do you think for tonight's investigation here? This is like a first of a kind for us, right?
Yeah, it's going to be spooky.
Any more ghost stories anywhere else around here?
Nothing specifically in this area. We have had a couple of tour guides who reported they had a small child on their tour, and the kid looked at them and pointed behind them and said, "Who's the man standing behind you?" Freaked out the tour guides. That's happened more than once. I think one of the tour guides quit after that, and that is in the well-lit part of the cave. We like to say our cave is the most haunted one in North America.
Well, hopefully tonight we can capture some spooky stuff in this cave.
Yeah, hopefully they'll make an appearance. So I'm just going to have you guys notice it's iron. You guys do have a little bit of background. You do know what iron signifies? It's an attempt by us to keep the spirits on that side and in the Haunted Lantern Tour area rather than out here in Cave of the Winds with our family-friendly tour. We're going in here. Watch your head, watch your feet. Ceiling is rather low and the floor is rather uneven. And I'll shut the door behind us. There we go. Welcome to the most haunted cave in North America. So I have had people come through here. Had a guy point up here and say he saw a little girl in a white dress sitting up here watching us go past. She's not commonly seen, but I have had more than one person see the same person, that little girl in a white dress. If you want to go up there and take a look, that's fine too.
Really? All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll take the invite.
Yeah. It doesn't go anywhere, but try not to.
Fall. Got you.
Yeah, don't touch and
I won't fall.
yeah. And that's pretty much as far as it goes.
I'm a mountain goat.
You gotta go back down now.
Yeah.
Good evening, George. Good evening, Nellie. And anybody else who happens to be around.
So, Gale, welcome to an episode of Paranormal Encounters.
Well, hopefully welcome to Cave of the Winds in the Manitou Grands Cavern, and hopefully one of our ghosts will make an appearance for you guys. So at this point, we're going to head on up these really spooky looking stairs.
Oh, boy.
In this next passageway, you're going to have to bend over. It's short. You're duck walking.
This is just gonna be your butt, like the whole shot for this, Connie.
Pretty much. So always recommend hike up your pants a little bit before we go.
Pick up my pants, pull them up,
Think about the person behind you.
It's cardio. We're doing a lot of cardio. Huh?
Think about our audience.
Cardio, guys.
Come on up this way. Watch your step. And put you in perspective. This would have been pretty much filled with dirt. It was all dug out by hand. Turn of the last century, back in the 1900s, late 1800s. Just watch out for the spiders.
What? There's spiders?
Don't say that to God.
Did I not mention our spiders?
No. Is there really spiders?
He's more scared of spiders than ghosts.
A lot of people are, strangely enough. I'll show you one of the spiders later. I know where there definitely is one that's easy to see.
Gale, no. No, Gale, no.
So this passageway is called the Fairy Bridal Chamber. We have it blocked off for good reason. One of the ghosts, that is her area.
What ghost?
This ghost, her name is Abigail. She's seen a lot on my tours. I'm hoping she'll make an appearance tonight. Woman who was supposed to get married and instead died tragically in the cave. People see her very clearly. In 2020, just after we came back after COVID, I had a lot of people seeing her. A lot of people telling me, why, there's a woman in a long white dress. I started keeping track. I stopped in November when I hit 80.
My God.
Experiences down
Not necessarily down there. A few people have seen her here. She appears anywhere in the cave. But this is her area. And once again, we've got the whole thing with the iron. Well, those posts have very heavy bases. The bases are made out of iron. I don't know that it makes any difference, but we like to think it does. But that's the fairy bridal chamber. There's our spider.
What?
Look at this. This is what's cool about them. These are only found in caves at high elevations. You'll never see another one.
Oh, yeah.
They sit there and just hang out.
Get a video of it.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not getting near
Yeah,
that
I'll do
I'm
it.
not getting near that damn thing. You do it with that one.
So
gross.
the webs stick out like a little lampshade, and the spider just hangs out there and waits for something to come in.
Waits for Connor to come by.
Waits for
No,
Connor to come back.
that's not funny.
But they're very special, very primitive type of spider. Kind of life in the slow lane. So they'll just sit here for months on end, and then one day you come in and they've gone somewhere else. Don't know why. They seem to have their own internal rhythm, but we're kind of proud of them. Just remember, Connor, no matter where you are in life, there's always a spider within 6 feet of you. So think about that tonight as you are tucking yourself into bed. There's a spider watching over you like a tiny little 8-legged guardian angel somewhere within 6 feet.
He probably cuddles up to you at night.
They might. Hey, George, got some people want to visit with you. Or Abigail or Nellie or anybody else down here. Come on out, they want to play.
So technically, since we are already really on our investigations, wandering through the cave, there is 0 cell phone reception and radio reception. I have 0 signal. So we're going to try to use ghost tube since there's not really a walkthrough. We're just walking through this cave with Gale here. We're going to use a device called ghost tube and see if we can have any spirits in this cave talk to us. It's so quiet in
Yeah.
here.
Occasionally you'll hear a drip of water. That's the only natural sound you're going to hear in here.
Is there any spirits down in this cave with us?
There's active cave formation here. You can see water dripping, little drips of water on the ends. And that means this area is active formation as well. Don't go across it. A, I don't want you guys to trip and fall. And B, it's active formation. We don't want to damage the cave.
Living room.
Living room.
Yeah, that has nothing to do with this place.
Unless this is their living room. I mean,
Well, come down here. Let's see what it has to say. This is the area that I've had the most things happen, so it's always a good place to kind of start. There are so many stories down this area. On our tours, I tend to have somebody right there at the entrance. And I tell them to kind of keep watch down here. This is the most paranormally active part of the cave. I play it up. Come on. Gotta have that. I've had people actually see George Snyder standing here, or at least they said they saw a man, gave me the description. And I was like, well, does he seem to want anything now that you can see him? Yeah, he seems to want to show us something. Okay, it's a ghost tour, follow him. It's happened to me twice within a week. Both times, almost word for word. They followed down here. Right down there is a wheelbarrow and some tools. They're George's.
Like, what do you mean George's? Like from...
George Snyder, this is his stuff.
Like-
Like they saw a man, followed the man down here, and they said he came right down to the wheelbarrow and said he seemed very proud of this, seemed very happy in this area. This is what he used to clean out the cave. This stuff has been in here well over 100 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Maybe we can try a REM pod right here.
I can. Where do you want me to be?
It doesn't matter. You can be wherever you want. You're in this episode.
Okay.
oh, it's going off.
REM pod's going off?
George, is that
Hey.
you? Yep. Hi.
George, is that you? Nellie? Abigail.
Gerald.
Gerald.
Gerald?
Yeah, I just said Gerald on GhostTube.
Okay, that is very...
Oh,
Your
it just
name is
went off.
Gerald. Okay, that's really weird.
Gerald, did you work here?
That shouldn't
yes.
work down here.
That's very strange.
That's why I wanted to bring it in here. This is about as isolated from the outside world as you can get and still be in this cave.
Thank you for lighting up that device that we have right there that lets us visually see you.
Do you like us being in here? Light that up for me if you do.
Can you tell us what this area used to be used for? What was this area to you?
Gerald, are you still here with us? Can you tell us something about this cave?
Close.
Close.
Yeah, close.
Are you close by? Are you hearing something? What?
It's like so quiet, it makes
No,
your ears...
did you hear a noise then?
Guilty.
That was you? Okay, thanks, Gerald.
Guilty. Hey, Gerald, we appreciate you if that's you that is communicating with us.
What do you want?
Oh.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We just want to talk with you. Is that okay?
That's crazy. It just said, what do you want? And the REM pod went off.
Yeah.
Now, there is no cell service whatsoever. My phone is also in airplane mode, too. Not that would help because there's no signal, but...
You're in the middle of the ridge at this point.
We just want to kind of get to know you and why there are spirits still in this cave. There's a lot of people that say they see figures walking through here, hearing noises. Did you hear that? No. This has got to be their tour group, right?
Another what?
There's
Tour group?
the footsteps back here. Do you not hear? You guys don't hear that?
No.
There's like a pop back here behind me.
Mm-hmm. This doesn't surprise me any.
Just to get an idea how dark this place actually is. Let me turn off my lights. That's literally what we're seeing here in this cave right now.
Nothing.
They turn the other way and you won't see anything.
Yeah. See? You can
Total
see.
darkness.
Boom. Total darkness. We're just using our lights that we have on our cameras and our gear right now.
So this area is where we also play a little bit with the tours. We turn out all the lights, and I'll have people on both sides, like just standing there. Did this one time, and I kept seeing a blue light, and I thought it was somebody on my tour messing with me. I was like, I'm gonna get them. So I sneak up here as quiet as I can. This thing would go on and off. It's like I had a pretty good idea where it was. Sneaking up, got to the point where I thought I knew exactly where I was in front of it. Took out my lighter and went, boom. I was about 10 feet away from the next person.
Connor, just out of curiosity, should we turn the Vox on?
The Vox?
Yeah,
we can try the Vox.
Just out of curiosity.
Yeah.
Probably won't
So
work.
right now I'm going to stop GhostTube real quick here. Stop GhostTube. We're going to run GhostTube Vox. There is literally no radio down here, but it does have like some of the radio antenna bandwidth already downloaded to this device. So we'll find out if we can get some voices to communicate. Who is the one that's seen down this cave area? She might.
Who might? Are you Gerald?
One. There you have. Harry.
Cross? That's not in British. Is there a British man down here? Are there children that were not found in here? Seeing people?
Yeah.
Do you have a message for anybody?
Here, let me take your camera.
You want me to hold it?
Everyone that's watching this video right now, please give a thumbs up for Gale for stepping up and being our camera woman.
Is anybody back here?
How much time?
How
Not
much
much.
time?
They said not much time.
Yeah, that was really clear.
Are you stuck down here?
Well, I got quiet.
Well, you did say not much time. I'm going to walk back this way. Are you back here?
Perfect time.
Perfect timing.
Yes.
Yes.
I just heard her say yes.
Okay, who are you? Are you Gerald?
Silent.
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 Do you not like us asking questions? Can you tell us where we are right now? REM pod.
REM pod just went off over here. Is that, are you trying to say yes? You can tell us where you are? If you are, can you light that REM pod up on the other side of the wheelbarrow by Gale, please?
I'm right here.
I'm right here. Wow. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did hear. Yeah.
Okay, I can't see you, but I can hear you. Are you able to show yourself? Do you want to move to a different part? Or?
Gale, do we have a different area where people have experienced paranormal activity?
Yep, we've got other spots.
All right.
Just because this is the most active doesn't mean there's not other places.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I say while we just wrap up our stuff here, and then let's move on to the next section.
Okay, we can do that.
All right.
really?
Yes,
Yeah, really.
really.
You can follow us. You said you would. Thanks, Gerald.
Yeah, whoever Gerald is. I don't know Gerald. It's not a name I'm familiar with. What I was hoping, since it said living room out here, down here is where George and Nellie had like a bedroom.
What? They slept in here?
Well, they'd have parties. This was the party cave. And if things got a little bit wild, well, they could just spend the night instead of trying to go home out over a rather narrow and dangerous pathway. A little safer. Had an interesting experience on one of my tours. I was standing right here. My tour was in front, facing me. I was telling a story, and they all saw a figure walking behind me. Saw a man walking behind me back here.
And what would this have been over here that they've been working on over here, or what?
Who knows? This area's seen a lot of life over the years, but this area can get kind of creepy. We're getting the area where the tour guides are a lot less comfortable.
Comfortable because they've had personal experiences?
It can feel uncomfortable. Starting about here and going this way, we tell people the cave has moods. And sometimes it's in a bad mood and it does not feel good down here. I've been back this way and I've had the hair on the back of my neck stand up. When that happens, you tell the story you have to and you leave. Would rather not have things be unhappy with me.
This is probably one of the most unique Paranormal Encounters episodes we've ever done, exploring a cave and looking for ghosts.
So right up overhead, that's called Guadalupe Dome, and George had his, shall we say his man cave was up there. And that's where he would hang out. But I've had too many people look up and tell me there was somebody looking back down. There's a pit up here. Probably the wildest thing that has ever happened in this cave was associated with that. There was a lantern tour, and somebody actually saw something crawling out of the pit.
Wait, what?
God.
Like real?
Like they said they saw, touched it, freaked out. It's the best documented story on our tour, so I'm not going to give it away, but let's just say I don't go any closer than that rock right there. I don't go any closer to the Texas Pit.
All right, well, I'll look.
Okay, so that is Texas Pit, and got the name because George didn't care much for Texans, and he'd tell people to go up there, throw their business cards in the pit, and jump in after it.
Oh my God.
But I don't go anywhere near that. I stay down here.
Is it deep?
No, it's maybe 12, 15 feet.
Is there somebody down there? Careful, it's a little slippery.
It's very slippery. We've had people tell us that whatever is associated with Texas Pit was never human, and it's very big and very old.
Turn ghost tube on.
India's like, turn ghost tube on. Gale, would you do the honors of being our camera woman again?
I would be very happy to.
All right, rolling on ghost tube. Gale, you don't feel like going near the Texas hole?
Nope, I'm good here.
All right, I'll go over here. See what we can get over here.
Oh, I was going to say, do you want this?
Yeah, I'll switch your cameras. Okay. All right. We heard somebody is big and old down there. I've got a device in my hand we call Ghost Tube. You can use that to tell me your name or what you are.
Greetings.
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 Creepy.
Hello. My name is Connor. This is India, and I know you know Gale.
What do I do?
You can come out of that hole is what you can do. It's talking a lot right now.
Yeah.
You can come out of that hole because we've heard that somebody touched you or whatever when you came out of there. Can you tell me what you are?
What's your name?
When
When?
did
When did?
Because I asked it to come up out of the hole. And
Well, no, it said when did. It's trying to say a sentence. Or ask a
When
question.
did?
When did? You going to finish the question?
Or is it going to finish that word?
Are you a wendigo?
Oh, don't say that word down here.
Really? Am I not supposed to say?
Do you really want one to make an appearance?
Oh, I totally forgot.
Wait, are you not supposed to say wendigo down here?
It said when did.
Wait.
Maybe it was trying to say, maybe that word's not in the dictionary.
Yeah, wendigo.
Yeah, it might be trying to say it.
Oh dear.
Are you a wendigo?
She said you're not supposed to say the word, India.
Well, I gotta know.
How old are you?
I'm very quiet.
Right? Even if we get nothing further, me walking up here and basically greeting it, and then it greets me back was really freaking
Greetings?
weird.
That's kind of, it didn't even say hello, it was like greetings. Like,
Yeah, it's like an old, proper way of saying things. Is there somebody down in that hole down there? Kind of looks like a ghost, the way it's shaped. Look at the night vision.
where are you?
we are at the opening at the top of the hole. Where are you? Is this your home? Do you live down here? Do you scare people?
Were you communicating with us earlier? Why do people feel uneasy down here?
I think it's finished.
It's almost like it comes across for like a few moments and then it just goes away.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, move on, I guess.
That is what people are seeing down here.
A dark figure, an outline, just sort of a darker area of the darkness in the eyes.
Oh my God.
So that's one thing. My rendition of what people have described as Abigail,
Wow.
woman in a long white dress. Be about the right period too, so late Victorian, early Edwardian. Okay.
Oh, the little, that's where
Dome.
where George's office was, right?
Yep, looking
And
up
you can,
and
You can kind of see like right there, that little black little figure thing, right?
Somebody looking back.
Oh my God, that is creepy.
Oh, it gets worse here.
Gets worse? What the hell is that?
One of our tour guides, Dustin, saw this. He was over in that first room we were in, the Marble Hall, and he saw it right down this narrow area just behind where we're standing right now.
It's like a freaking alien or something.
Texas Pit. The thing crawling out of Texas Pit. And other times people see like a lighter figure, like gray.
Oh my God. That's, yeah.
Unsettling?
Yeah. Thanks for the nightmares.
You're welcome. So something I have never experienced, but some of the tour guides before me have mentioned. If you look up there, they call that the giggle hole.
The giggle?
The giggle hole, because they used to hear giggling coming out of that pretty frequently.
What? That sounds really creepy. It also looks like little tonsils too, like over there.
Yeah, they would hear like kids giggling up there.
Well, that's not unsettling or anything like that.
Nope, not at all.
Have we been up that way yet, or
Nope,
no?
we haven't. We could.
Is there any paranormal activity that happens up there?
You want to try to see what goes on right here? See if anything?
Yeah, we can do that.
People have heard things today earlier. They heard a little bit of humming, maybe from up that area, like a woman humming a little tune. But it's not specific to there, it's anywhere.
Okay, so right now we are where, Gale?
We are in Marble Hall.
Marble Hall.
Marble Hall.
And this is where George, who bought this cave.
This was George's cave. And George called it Marble Hall because they had little drops of water all over the walls and ceiling at that time. Very damp, very high humidity in here, and he thought it looked like marble.
Okay, and right now we're doing the Estes session right now with India. She's over there, and hopefully we can communicate with any of the spirits over here. You said some of the tour guides don't want to go over this way?
A lot of the tour guides don't even want to come back in this part of the cave.
Why is that?
Just too creepy, too scary, and people have had too many weird things happen.
Hopefully it happened for us. Now, there's a camera on India, so if you like, you can roll on the thermal camera or that camera. It's up to you.
Okay, well, I can move
Who
over.
is he?
Who is who? I'm Connor.
Question is, who are you? I'm going to say a couple of names. If any of these are you, can you light up the REM pod or tell India? Rose, Charles, Malcolm,
Woman.
Says woman.
Nellie, Abigail, Rose,
Over there.
Over where?
towards the stairs.
I'll step a little bit down. I'm not seeing where I'm going, but so we can get a little bit away from her. Because we do have a cat ball that's sitting right behind the camera right now. So if it does go off.
Died.
Did you die in this cave?
By that. Cut off.
By that what? We have a device over there by India that we call a REM pod. It's a red light. If you go near that or come up from behind her, it will light up. Somebody here tonight has been using
There's a woman laughing.
Who's laughing though?
Does that mean you're happy?
We have a...
I can't say the word it just said.
I guess it must have said something wrong. We have a...
It was a word basically meaning like a big group of adults doing something.
What?
Well, this was the party cave.
Oh my God.
Did something happen during a party?
Greetings.
Greetings.
Gale, It said greetings to us earlier, remember?
It did?
It's like the same entity that's talking to us right now. Are you the same entity that talked to us earlier over by the Texas hole who said greetings on Ghost Tube?
Who's that?
You've asked that already. My name is Connor.
And you?
Biddle.
What the? Did you just?
What did it
Yo,
just?
my last name is Biddle.
Oh.
It just said Biddle. I said my name is Connor, and she said Biddle right off the bat.
Okay.
Oh my God, that is crazy. Yeah, that is my name. Who are you?
What? Oh my God, that was like, that was so strange. That was like somebody screaming what, but it was like, ah, like didn't sound like a person. It was really weird.
Sorry, Gale, if I say this.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is there a wendigo in this cave?
I just heard that screaming again.
Who's screaming?
Do you need our help?
Real. Cold.
What can we do to help you?
My name.
What is your name? Is George still in this cave? People say they see figures walking around in here.
Spirit. More screaming.
Why do you think she's hearing screaming, Gale?
I have no idea.
Can you make a noise here or light up any of those devices over by India?
No.
Well, that answered that.
Okay, well, thanks. Thanks for answering me there, I guess. Do you like it that people talk to you?
Do you like it in winter? And there's fewer people.
Yes.
Okay.
Are you the one that was playing with a REM pod earlier?
Shouldn't be here.
Why shouldn't we be here?
The woman.
Which woman? There's Gale and there's India. Who are you talking about?
The new one, or the one you see all the time? Nellie, are you and George still together down here?
Sure.
Are you still here?
My name.
What is your name?
Nellie. I'm
I'm what?
awaking.
Do you want us to leave this area?
I can use radio.
Yeah, you can.
Mm-hmm.
India's got that device in her hand and she's listening to words. If you say something, she can speak out loud for us, for you. What do you want to say?
Wow.
I'm going to see what that battery life is like on the camera. Ouch.
I got. Oh.
What happened? Are you done?
Yeah.
We can leave the down here behind. And good night, Nellie. Good night, Gerald, Abigail, whoever else is down here.
So right now we are leaving the Iron Gate. And
So all the ghosts are gonna stay back there.
all the ghosts should stay behind this iron gate. Okay, so that's it, guys. This is the end of the episode. And right now, this is the end of our investigation here at the Cave of the Winds.
I think this is a very interesting place. It's certainly very beautiful. Just getting to investigate and see all the natural rock formations and the little fossils and just what the water has formed is really cool. And then on top of that, getting some activity as well was like the icing on the cake. I wasn't really expecting much.
I thought that when the REM pod went off, when we were over by George's wheelbarrow, was really cool because we are so deep underground that there's no way that any radio interference could work. Our cell phones had no signal. There was no walkie-talkies with us.
I was hearing a lot of screaming during the Estes, which makes me wonder what exactly is here. It didn't quite sound human, which is strange.
I thought the strangest experience we've ever had was when we went to that hole where we say the Texas hole or whatever, and I walked up to it with ghost tube and it said greetings, the wendigo.
I don't really know if I believe in creatures like that, but very, very weird for it to say when did, and then, you know, as if it was almost forming the word wendigo, so I thought that was pretty cool.
If you're new here, make sure you hit subscribe and turn on all bell notifications so you never miss a Paranormal Encounters episode. Make sure you like this video and comment. What was your favorite part of this video? Let us know in the comments down below. If you leave a comment, that helps you to push this video out further for new people and potential viewers to subscribe to our channel, helping our channel grow. Make sure you share this video out with all your friends and your family. And if you didn't know, we launched a Patreon page just recently where you can subscribe and help us create episodes weekly. And that will help us get to bigger locations that are even scarier. And you get to see exclusive content that we don't post anywhere else. Right now, there is exclusive behind the scenes videos I've been uploading on there along with India, and behind the scene photos that you can see for yourself.
I'm ready to go home and go to bed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.
If you're curious about how to book a paranormal investigation or even a tour or check this place out, I'll let you listen to what Gale has to say.
All right, so if you're ever in Colorado Springs, come on up and give us a visit. We're doing those haunted lantern tours year-round, pretty much every hour on the hour. Best bet to join us for one of those and see what you experience on your own. Check out our website, caveofthewinds.com, and that'll lead you to all the information you need to know to get here. And we have not only the lantern tours that are the haunted ones, but we also have discovery tours. Those are well lit, fewer ghosts, family friendly. And if you're not into the caves, we also have some outdoor activities that you can come and check out. So we hope to see you. We'll be waiting.
So we're gonna get out of here. This has been a surreal night. This is an awesome last investigation we've ever done here in Colorado. And we will see everybody in the next episode of Paranormal Encounters.